Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this channel, which I have not named yet at the time of recording this video. I just thought I had to put it out first and then maybe the name will come to me. So hopefully, whatever you see is what I finally settled on. So, welcome to the channel. Um, Before I go into any further detail, let me just give you a quick introduction about myself. So, my name is Munir. I'm based here in the United Arab Emirates and in a place called Sharjah. I actually run an agency by the name of Aeon Matters, and I do have a second YouTube channel, which basically talks about anything and everything related to content development, media production, branding, and all that jazz. But I was actually limited by all I could talk about on that channel because I wanted to keep that fully, sort of like segregated for my business and not for anything else. I didn't want any distractions on that channel because it was sort of like a marketing thing that I was doing for my business. And there are so many things that I wanted to talk about. There are so many things that I am interested in. And I thought I'll just make a channel and maybe speak about everything that I love on this. And all the stuff that I love will most likely be related to video games, to books, mostly, and all the, ghosty ghosties and um, everything in terms of horror kind of thing. I know based on what's happening in the world today for seeing horror, you just need to turn on the TV and the news and you see everything that you need to see. But in terms of, things that can't harm you kind of thing, but you still are interested in. So that kind of, I loved everything that had to do with monsters, like the Frankenstein, the werewolves, the vampires. I love the legends, the lore. I love reading about it. I love listening to it. I love listening to other people talk about it. So if you do look at my YouTube channel feed, because you can see it's mostly video games, it's ghost hunts, it's book reviews, and all that. And I thought this would be a good place to actually meet people with the similar kind of interests and maybe chat a bit and again, like I said, like meet people. And yeah so like I said, I thought I'll just give a small introduction. um, I was actually born in Saudi Arabia, and I spent a good part of my life there. I did my schooling there, and then I did my uni in India, and then I went back to Saudi for a couple of years, and then finally ended up in Dubai. My first experience or introduction to gaming was I don't remember how old I was at this time, but I remember my dad getting the Atari 2600 unit, and Moon Patrol was on there. And that is one game at that time, we did not have that many options for games. So, but having that in my hand, I was like so happy to play it. Like whenever I got time, I was always on that. And it just kept, I guess, increasing from there. And the second moment was when I actually ended up seeing, we were walking through the store, and I think this was towards my early teens. I'm not sure when Ocarina of Time was released. And I happened to see the game running in one of the shops, and I was like totally floored. I was like completely smitten by what I was seeing, the graphics, how it looked, how it ran, and I really wanted to play it. I kept pestering my parents to buy me the console, and finally they did. And when I switched on that Legend of Zelda for the first time, that was such an amazing experience. It's something that that still stays with me to this day. And I remember, and one of the fondest memories of playing that game was actually like everyone, like me, my dad, my sis, my mom. Like when I was playing, like they would sit and watch. And I believe there was one of the levels where you had to carry the princess on your shoulder and everything. And my mom would make fun of me, like, "Why are you carrying the girl on your shoulder?" kind of thing. Uh, that typical, mom's annoying, but it was such a good memory because they would annoy me, but they would still laugh at me because I kept doing crazy shit. But yeah, that was one of the earliest memories that I remember for video games. And then I think it's just went on and on from there. In terms of the video games, I used to read. I used to read a lot, whether it was comics, whether it was normal books, and everything. My dad used to read, so I think I got the habit from him. He used to have all these books with him, so I think I just picked it up from there. And I ended up liking all those thrillers, the ghost stories, and I think everything melded into all my interests. And again, it was from video games, from these books, and yeah, all the horror stuff that is happening. And that's also one of the reasons, like I said, that I wanted to start this channel, because I wanted this place to be where I can talk about my interests, like not uh, like, yeah, maybe give my opinions on, like, if I finish a game or if I finish a book, maybe I can give my feedback on that. It might be useful, and maybe you guys can recommend new books and things that I can read or play. In terms of, let's just go back to the gaming portion. I, I I think towards when I was in my early 20s, towards my mid 30s, I remember having, I wanted to play every single game. I was sort of console agnostic, and I had the PlayStation. I started with the PlayStation 2, the PlayStation 3, the Xbox 360, um, then the PlayStation 4. I had the Nintendo DS, the 3DS, the PS Vita, the PSP. I just kept buying games, playing games. I mean, not that I could finish everything, but I just wanted, like, every time see a new game, I'll pick it up, I'll play that. But then the old one sort of gets relegated into the back of the shelf, and once the new one gets finished, I'll go back to that. Yeah, I ended up having, if I remember right, almost around 200 games on all these different consoles and handhelds. Uh, and yeah, I think midway through that, life got in the way, everything got into the way, and gaming took a little bit of a backseat, but not as much. I still used to play a lot. Every time I'll go to work, come back, it'll be a gaming session, and yeah, my wife would get annoyed. Um, well, not annoyed, but yeah, because I was hogging the TV kind of thing. uh, yeah, it was mostly that. It was mostly the games kind of thing. And towards, let's say, around 2017, 2016, 2017, a lot of things happened. Life took a downturn. I literally scratched the bottom of the barrel, kind of thing. It was not a very good period in my life. I had to basically sell off everything. I mean, all the consoles, all the games, everything I sold off, and I basically had to give away everything, and just to make sure we had money to put food on the table, kind of thing. Yeah, it was a really tough time in 2017. I actually termed it in my head as 2017 being the year that I died, because I lost my home, my respect. I even had to send my family back home. I had to rehome my pet, my little guy. Um, yeah, it was a tough time in 2017. And even now, the ripples of that can be felt. But I've seen so much of improvement in terms of that. And that's also what I do want to talk about on this channel, because I think I'm 47 now. Sorry, I'm 46 now. I'm going to be turning 47. I thought maybe this would be a good place to sort of speak about what I've been through, sort of help people who need help in times like this, sort of just by being there, listening to them, or offering advice, and hopefully they can benefit from that kind of thing. And yeah, that's definitely what I want to try and do as well. But yeah, so we're moving into the later part of my life, and then after starting the agency and doing freelance work and everything, it's been a bit busy with all work and everything. So gaming really took a backseat, and then the PS5 came out, and I promised myself that at least in 2026 I will get myself a PlayStation 5, and there are so many games that I want to play. But yeah, hopefully we can maybe chat about that in the next video, because I'm trying to sort of put up videos on a daily basis. Sorry, not on a daily basis, on maybe on a weekly basis if possible. It'll be shorter videos than this, and hopefully you and I can chat and talk about stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching the video, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one.